everybody. We're full of happy happenings, and we're full of jokes. What's the first joke, Amy?
Okay. The first joke is geese.
Why do geese fly south in the winter time? Why? Right, it's too far to walk. You have to forgive Amy, she's on the slow side.
Second one is sports.
Excuse me?
Sports.
Oh, yes, the co-ed was asked by the reporter, what kind of sports do you like the best? And she says, the ones who spend their money and leave early.
The third one is expect husband.
A woman says, I expect my husband to be 20 years from now exactly what he is today. And her girlfriend says, well, that's ridiculous. And she says, well, that's what he is today.
Aptitude test.
A man came home from work, and the wife says, how was work, dear? And he says, dreadful. They gave us aptitude tests, and I flunked. She says, that's miserable. He says, yes, it's a good thing that I own the company.
Cocker spaniel.
A man's walking down the street with a darling Cocker spaniel puppy in his arms. And he meets his friend. And he says, what do you think of this Cocker spaniel puppy I got from my wife? And his friend says, that's not a bad trade. Amy, would you read us the happy happenings of February 14th, 2024? Anno Domini, year of our Lord.
Let me see. What day were you looking for?
February 14th, Valentine's Day, and the first day of Lent.
You wanted me to read the one from February 14th? Okay. It's going to take a second to find it. Let's see, 15, 16.
Helping others, you'll enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. We got rid of the ego. Selfishness is not allowed. We want you to have it.
Okay.
Peace that passes understanding. Helping others, you'll enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. Did you find it, Amy?
Oh, that's...
Then pause the camera, please.
The little girl was noisy in synagogue. Her mother whispered something into her ear. She calmed right down to the end of the service. What did you whisper in her ear? Mom, I told her if you make a commotion, the rabbi is going to lose his place and start the sermon all over again. Is your new book artificial leather? Have you started it? This morning, Robert Malik saw Squire Squirrel. This is the first time anybody has seen him in weeks. This morning, Rob Malik did column 36, 6 boxes, heaviest to lightest. Column 37 is also complete. Column 38 is likewise. Columns 39 and 40 are consummated. This left only 3 boxes. Yay, we did it. Column 41 will be 3 filled boxes and 3 inventories. This consolidated, uncovered, unpainted wall. So McGee will give a sample and the rest of the wall and cover up the barrel. What did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you at the corner. Robin,
say that's again, Amy. What did one
wall
wall say to the other wall?
What did one wall say to the other wall? I'll meet you at the corner. Robin's boyfriend broke up with her. This is a fine how do you do. Be sure to read Wikipedia Aviation.
But they're back together again, Amy.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
you want to pause the camera while you go to February 15? What's the way you read that, Amy? Would you read February 15 and 16?
I belong to the Kenzie Dog Club, and we don't think about anything bad. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, and think no evil. The person I like the best in the world is receding 500 miles per hour, but I still feel one with this person. And with you. YouTube subscriber and with all else in the universe. As Paul said in Romans 8:38, I am persuaded that neither death nor life, angels nor principalities, powers or things present or things past or height or depth, nor anything created can separate us from the love of God through Jesus Christ.
Is that ever true, folks?
2 p.m. Just this minute we received an email from April. We still have internet service.
She's in South America, you know.
Look Kenzie Dog in the eye and tell her so.
Yeah, she started out with Costa Rica, and she's going to 5 other South American countries to help them with environmentalism.
The Outerbacks have told Glendora about the land and where the sofa is. It is half on the shore and half in the water. Glendora wants to pay for the cost of removing the sofa from the woods. The Lord trusts us with His world to keep it clean and fair. All rocks, all trees, all skies, all seas, all creatures everywhere.
He trusts us with His world.
Glendora is revisiting the lawsuit Halleck vs. Manhattan Neighborhood Network, who was wrong to expunge the public access show from TV. Dr. Berman has sent us audio cassettes to show you, YouTube viewers, that Buddha's teachings are the same as those of Jesus. There is no disagreement.
Hooray!
The traveler said to the custom agent, "You don't have to go through my suitcase, it's only clothes." Just then the custom agent pulled out a bottle of bourbon and said, "Now what's this?" The traveler said, "My nightcap." That's it.
Well, that's good. 17 next?
Yeah.
February 17? With God we go to spread the joy of life. We win each day the happiness of love.
See.
We count our blessings. We give thanks. We give joy. Stop the crew. Stop the crew.
Amy and Glendora brought all the work up to date. Father Nathaniel visited Bill Ginley at Williamstown Commons. Father Nathaniel's success at... And that's where it cuts off.
It cuts off?
Yeah. I think that was the one where we accidentally erased the rest of it.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, we're a great crew. Next.
That's all for that day. I've got to find the next one. Let's see.
All creatures of our God and King.
Amy and Glendora did a champion soul-to-soul video. Amy didn't upload. It was on Happy Happenings since January. No cauliflower puffs. Glendora talked to April at 7:15. April will call back 15 her time. New York is in 1 hour ahead.
Very good. This is program number 14,317. And the day is the first day of March. Oh, February, you were such a sweet month. Oh, so many blessings, so much excitement, so much fun. And so many polar bears.
Okay. 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 Let's see. Animal rescue in Trenton, Maine. Bar Harbor. Animal rescue in Trenton, New Jersey. Program number 14,313, Robert Jackson Network. 400 so far to Hearn. April did not call Glendora. Non-employee compensation 210, 60, 85, and 200. Westminster chime. Clean the refrigerator half hour. Pull out stitches to eliminate chafing. If she earns $85 a week here, SS will subtract $85 from her benefit. Robin brings Glendora great joy with general help. Fire in school. Local calls. Haley, Taxi, and Nick.
Those are jokes, honey. I think I should tell them, don't you? What was the first one?
Fire in school.
Excuse me?
Fire in school.
Oh, the little girl came home and says, Mommy, we had a fire in school today. And Mommy says, that's dreadful. And the little girl says, but we've been rehearsing for it all year. And the next one was, a man saw a gold phone in the White House. And they said, you can talk to God on that phone. And he called up and he talked to God for 3 minutes. He said, what do I owe you? And they said, $300. The next month, the man was transferred to Israel. And surely enough, he saw another gold phone. Yes, you can talk to God on that phone. He talked to God for 3 minutes. He said, what do I owe you? And they said, $3. And the man says, what? In the Oval Office, they charged me $300. And they said, over here, it's a local call.
Okay. All right. Next one is local calls.
Repeat?
Local calls.
I think that's the one we just did, sweetheart.
And then Haley.
What was the next one?
Haley.
Oh, Haley. A woman said that her son was so infrequent that he came around to see her every 76 years, so she called him Haley. Haley Comet.
Okay. Okay, next is Taxi.
Again?
Taxi.
Oh, yeah. The woman said to the taxi cab driver, hey, cabby, how much do I owe you? And he said, nothing, ma'am. You did all the driving.
And then, Neck.
Nick?
Yeah, Neck.
A woman and her friend are walking down the street, and they pass a men's store, and in the window is a sign said, sale on shirts for men with 16 and 16 and a half necks. And one woman said to the other woman, that's too many necks for a man to have.
Okay, and that's it for that one. And then February 23rd, George Washington chose his birthday to be on the 22nd. The colony selected the...
Are you recording it, sweet?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The colony selected the Gregorian calendar over the Julian calendar. There was a discrepancy of 11 days. Washington chose February 22nd to be his birthday. April Jacobs is very busy in South America.
Yeah.
How Glendora spent $300 in January 2024 has the most views. Kirk Dixon stopped to visit on his way from Albany, as did Tony Riddle, Dee Dee Halleck. Jeanette is a blessing dropped from heaven.
We have a bill in the legislature, folks, to fund public access television. So write to your senator, please, and your assemblyman, or call them up or email them and ask them to vote in favor of it, please. public access TV.
Okay. Leap year is here Thursday, February 29th. Amy and Glendora produced another high thought TV show. Polar bear suit. We have to clean up all the food to make room for the new food. We pay much attention to the regimen of saintly eating. What is your roster? 95 years old, no hospitals, no doctors, no pain, vegan, no pills, and no bills. 20 columns out of 40 freshly indexed. Amy categorized the museum folders. Jeanette will shop at Aldi's first to get the best prices. Patricia will shop next at Honest Weight, then Hannaford. We have reviewed the emails of 2018 and find them pertinent. Glendora proselytizes Meals on Wheels to feed us plant-based food instead of toxins and carcinogens. We thank Google for being so helpful, spelling arithmetic, encyclopedia, info, history, biography, the latest in aviation, electronics, veganism, et al. Amy configures miracles on the electronic equipment.
Amy, you said you were at the mall and the police came. What happened?
Well, we were at the mall in the food court, and there was a bunch of young teenagers causing problems, like jumping up on tables and shouting and stuff. So the cops came and told everybody that they were under 21, they had to get out.
Really?
Yeah.
So you left, huh?
Yeah.
And you think of all the money you saved, huh?
Yeah.
Are we ready to do March 1st?
Not yet.
Why not, honey? We just did February 29th.
We haven't written one for March 1st.
Okay. Let's see, you weren't here yesterday, were you?
No. And the last one that is written on here is February 28th.
Okay. I thought 28 came after 29, but if
28 comes before 29. Oversupply of 100 diapers has finally been used up. 1-800-GOT-JUNK priced the removal of the sofa from the woods that some sick person dumped at $350. They say they cannot remove it because it is in the water. Glendora will offer $100 to whoever will remove it.
That's right. Village of Nassau, Town of Nassau, Glendora will offer $100 toward the removal of that sofa.
We are taking so many nutrients from the soil. Glendora tries to return value to the soil by composting. Every day she feeds the soil. 14,314 show number had 48 views, 8 hours after it was uploaded. We hear nothing from April J. And that's it.
All right. Let's try to do today's extemporaneously. Or yesterday's extemporaneously. Well, it was leap year, and that's always fun. What were you doing leap year 4 years ago? And there's a Democratic primary coming up in Massachusetts Tuesday. A Democratic primary. And a Republican primary. Presidential primary. Robert Malik is trying to find Glendora the postage stamp. About 15 years ago, the post office came out with a commemorative stamp on teddy bears, and it was the old-fashioned teddy bear. That goes way back to the 1930s. And guess what the postage was back then? First class stamp. Want to guess? 37 cents. I remember when the postage stamp was 3 cents, and it stayed there for years. 3 cents to mail a stamp, to mail a letter. Robert Malik indexed columns 16 through 20 in the museum. Isn't that nice? 16 through 20 have a list of what's in the boxes. And Robert Malik knows how to video on the TCL smartphone and send it to the YouTube. And Amy, when he sends it to the YouTube, he goes straight to the YouTube. He goes right from the phone to the YouTube. He doesn't go in the laptop. Do I understand that correctly?
Yeah. We're at 21 minutes. We have 7 minutes left.
Amy, can you go directly from the smartphone to the YouTube without going through the laptop?
Without going through the laptop?
Can you just send it to the YouTube no matter where you are?
You could send it to YouTube, but you'd have to have the phone to send it there. Yeah.
Well, he did. And we have two 2-minute trials on the YouTube, and they're perfect. He says, I'm not going through the laptop. He says, I'm going directly to YouTube. And anyway, he taught Robin how to do it. But Robin hasn't quite caught on yet. And today, Jennifer did the most spectacular job on the front hallway. She washed the windows on the outside and she washed the windows on the inside. She swept all the little rugs and shook them and put them out into the fresh air. And then she wiped down all the hall and then swept the floor and washed it. She is a jewel. She is a blessing through and through, and she dropped right onto this desk out of the sky. Last week. This is her second week. Thank you, world. Anything else, Amy?
No.
All righty. This is my last meal on Meals on Wheels for April. This is March. I'm not going to do them during March. I am waiting for them to have vegan recipes. I don't want this dead meat brought into the house. It is awful. A little calf. How can you do that to a little calf? Veal. No, how can you do that to a darling pig? No, I don't want anything to do with it. The vegetables are super cool. All righty. Pause the camera, would you please?
Okay. 2.
Amy, would you please read that list that you have in your hand?
Okay. SPCA Animals in Jasper, Robert Malik and Robin, Sharon from the Trenton Public Library, Kathy Collins, and Janet.
Hello, all you people, and thank you. Amy, pause, would you? For all the saints who from their...
All right, so we have different videos from their YouTube channel.
Are they getting on the YouTube?
Yeah. This one says Amelia. It's about a dog named Amelia.
These are going to the YouTube, honey?
They're already on YouTube.
What, dear?
These are already on YouTube. They're from her channel.
Would you pause the camera, please?
Sure. Thank you again for supporting the pets. It sounds like you also had a few sheets to donate as well. and the pets would love that. They would most definitely go right to the pets. We accept donations at the door at all 3 of our shelters. Newington is our headquarters.
Yes, we sent them the most beautiful blankets and sheets.
Thanks again, Catherine.
Catherine who?
Catherine S.
Yep. Is her name Schubert?
Schubert is her last name, yes.
Connecticut Humane Society.
These are some of the pictures of the pets they sent us.
Is the camera off?
It's on. Just showing them the pictures that Catherine sent us of the animals.
Would you pause the camera, please?
There we go. These are the pictures that they sent us. Some of them. And that's all. Okay. That's all the pictures.
Okay. Are you paused? Folks, it's the most grand universe. Good things keep coming in. Good things keep coming in. Every day, every week, something good is coming in. And hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, and think no evil. You can choose what you think, right? So you're the boss. You're in charge of your own mind. Just remember that God is love. And God is everything there is. So therefore, all that's left is love. And remember that our part in the universe is to help the universe go and grow and glow.
Okay.
So, every day, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. Grace and peace unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.